Welcome to the United States Navy eNavFit tutorial series. This tutorial contains audio narration. All information is current as of August 2021. For additional information, visit the Performance Evaluation section found within the My Navy HR website or contact the My Navy Career Center. Module 10, Intermittent Offline Operations Appraisal. The recommended browsers for eNavFit are Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, and Mozilla Firefox for Windows users, and Apple Safari for Mac users. Note that eNavFit will not operate properly when using Microsoft Internet Explorer. The eNavFit interface can be accessed through the Bupers Online web portal at www.bol.navy.mil. The eNavFit interface employs a dynamic Adobe PDF that enables the use of one document for the three types of performance appraisal. Depending on the user input for appraisal pay grade, the form will configure itself as an evaluation, chief evaluation, or fitness report to include a brag sheet. From the eNavFit interface, a user can download a blank or pre-filled NavPers 16XX form. The pre-filled form will only include general information about the reporting senior and member that is provided at the time of download, such as name, pay grade, and UIC, and the blank forms will contain no populated information. The NavPers 16XX can be uploaded to the eNavFit interface at any time during creation, and the information on the form will be populated to the online interface. Step 1. Enter the eNavFit interface. Step 2. Select Start Appraisal. Step 3. Select Download New Form. Step 4. Users may select for yourself or for someone else. When selecting for yourself, the Your Information tab will display fields specific to the user. Step 6. When selecting for someone else, the user will be prompted to enter the DoD ID or email address of the member that they will be writing an appraisal on. Step 7. Selecting the Search button will populate the fields with information contained on the server. Step 8. Select the Download tab. Step 9. To download a pre-populated form, select the Download button. Step 10. To download a blank form, select Use this link to download a blank NavPers 16XX. Note that users are not required to enter information on the Member Search tab if they will be downloading a blank NavPers 16XX. Step 11. Enter a file name in the File Name field on the pop-up dialog window. Step 12. Select Save. Step 13. Select the desired pay grade range in the Form Type field. Note that the form header changes with selection. Step 14. In the Member row, enter the member email address. Step 15. Enter the member DoD ID. Step 16. Enter the member name as last name, comma, first name, middle initial followed by a suffix if applicable. Step 17. In the Reporting Senior row, enter the reporting senior's email address. Step 18. Enter the reporting senior DoD ID. Note that the NavPers 16XX form will not allow the member and reporting senior to be the same person and will provide an error notification if attempted. Step 19. Enter the reporting senior name as last name, comma, first initial, middle initial. Note that the interface will accept full first name and reduce it to the correct format as needed for field population. Step 20. Select the Continue button to load the next page. Note that the Continue button serves as a form enabler and must be used to perform this operation. Step 21. The Action drop-down menu in the top right corner provides a quick link to different form modes within the NavPers 16XX. Step 22. Selecting Go to Reviewers page will take the user back to the initial entry point. The Reviewers panel is an offline entry point for the reviewer template in the online environment. Note that if the NavPers 16XX will not be returned to the online environment, use of the Reviewers panel is not necessary. Step 23. Select the Continue button to return to the Appraisal input form. Step 24. Selecting the Show the Input report will open the NavPers 1610/19 for user performance evaluation inputs. Step 25. Enter a selection into the component and grade fields to enable form population. The input report will populate with general member information such as name, DoD ID, and email. All other information requires manual entry. Step 26. The input report provides input fields for information pertaining to the evaluative criteria in an appraisal. The PFA fields feature drop-down menus with potential inputs for up to 4 cycles. Due to being an input report, this form does not feature any error validation, but retains spell check capability. Step 27. If the input report is enabled, the action menu will display Hide the Input Report. Using this action will not clear the input report data, but will hide it from constant display. Step 28. Selecting Sign Mode from the Action menu will enable an error validation check prompting the user to correct any fields. We will discuss the offline Sign Mode later in this video as part of the application of signatures. Step 29. The NavPers 16XX forms present exactly as the current NavFit 98 Alpha forms used. All the fields have the same character format and field requirements. Step 30. The eNavFit offline PDF is a dynamic form that contains all the same error validations as the online format in line with the most current iteration of the evaluation manual. For example, if Block 10 periodic is selected, the end date in Block 15 will validate against the user inputs in Block 2. Additionally, spell check is enabled in all text fields. However, the interface will not spell check words that are completely capitalized. Step 31. Trait grade validations will notify a user when their inputs result in promotion recommendations that conflict with current policy. Step 32. The comments block will allow up to 18 lines of text, and the font size can be set to 10 or 12-point font. Step 33. Due to the nature of the standalone format, users will need to enter the promotion recommendation summary and summary group average manually if they will not be loading the appraisal into the eNavFit online interface. Step 34. The signature blocks are disabled when the form is not in sign mode. Step 35. Proceed to the Action menu at the top right of the first page on the NavPers 16XX. Step 36. Select Sign Mode and the Yes button on the pop-up dialog window. Note that all fields not associated with the signing process will be locked from editing. Select the sign fields normally and apply a digital certificate. Step 37. To upload an appraisal, enter the eNavFit interface and proceed to Start Appraisal. Step 38. Select Upload Offline Form. Step 39. Select Browse and Upload. Step 40. Select the files to be uploaded. Note that the interface currently allows only 3 appraisals to be uploaded at one time. You may repeat these steps as many times as necessary. Step 41. Select the Open button on the dialog window to copy the files to the interface. Step 42. Select the Remove button to remove any files from the upload list. Step 43. The user may provide a short descriptor of the file if desired, but not required. Step 44. Select the Submit button in the lower right corner to complete the upload process. Note that if a summer group does not currently match the uploaded appraisal, it will create an orphan report and only the reporting senior, trusted agent, member, and/or originator will be capable of modifying the report from the Manage Appraisal menu option. You have completed Module 10 Intermittent and Offline Operations Appraisal of the eNavFit tutorial series. For additional information, visit the Performance Evaluation section found within the My Navy HR website or contact the My Navy Career Center.